Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. So, my name is Tunji Sumner. I'm going to be the co-MC for the occasion for this evening. I want to welcome everyone. I want to also say thank you for sacrificing the time to bid farewell to my aunt. And as you all know, Auntie Faye is survived by her husband, Uncle Lloyd, Agnes, a whole bunch of siblings, nieces and nephews. And so at this juncture, I would like to call Dr. Ferguson to say a prayer before dinner is served. Just a few or one or two miscellaneous announcements. Restrooms are over there. And when we get ready to serve dinner, we're just going to alternate directions. First, it's going to be the family, and then left and the far right. Okay, just to make it even. So, Dr. Ferguson, please.
Thank you. First of all, just want to give thanks and just showing up with such a force is just a testament of who Faye was. Very, very precious to all of us here. And I'm sure each of us have our stories with her and our relationships with her. But she was just full of life and passion and great love for her family. So we thank everyone for being here tonight. Let's just bow our heads and pray. Father, we thank you for a life well lived. Lord, we thank you for friends and family. We thank you for such a display of love for Faye. And we thank you for the legacy that she's left behind. We thank you for Agnes, we thank you for Ada, we thank you for the husband, Lord. And as we fellowship and break bread and have food, we just want to pray to consecrate the food, to bless the food, to bless everyone that contributed and participated in the preparation of the food, with funds, with just the outpouring of love. We are grateful and we are thankful for the showing up. And we just ask that we continue to just treat each other with love and compassion, because as the Bible says, we know not the day nor the hour for every one of us, each and all of us. So we just have to live by faith. And I pray that everyone will leave here and get home back safely. And let us eat and drink and fellowship and give thanks. Amen.
Good afternoon, friends and family, aunties and uncles. So a couple of things I just want to kind of remind you guys of. The restroom are towards the left of me, or the right of you if you're facing me. My name, I'm Prince, and I'm going to usher you in terms of for the food. The order of things is going to be first is the family table. Unfortunately, I haven't quite identified, but I think I know the family table. So I want to start off, of course, with the head table, with Agnes and the rest of the ladies, and so on. So what we're going to do is one on this side, and then another one on the right side, okay? And I'll call it as we go through. But again, this event is a celebration of life. So if I heard correctly during the services, Miss Faye loved to enjoy her life. So today, this second, this minute, this hour, we want to make sure we represent that. Enjoy your life. Again, it will be done in the form through, of course, our resident DJ Clifford, making sure we have some gospel, reggae, some all of the gospel mix, making sure you guys have a great, great time. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for honoring the invitation. Thank you so much, okay? Agnes, you guys are ready? And then the rest of the family, of course, you guys can flow. Is it, Miss Princess? I think it was supposed to, do we have service? The buffet style, right? Okay, so awesome, it's going to be a buffet style. So starting off with the family, please.
It's happened after, say, a few months of being in America. My dad purchased a red Toyota Corolla. So, being a teenager, I think I was 19 years old. I was driving the car, you know. I was hungry, so I decided to go to a restaurant, park the car in front of a fire hydrant, enjoyed my food for like close to an hour, came back, the car was gone. So I called my dad, and my dad said, well, Tunji na for begin practice for Wakao. So I said, okay, well, this is not going anywhere. So I decided to call Auntie Faye. At that time, she was living at Mission Piheo. And she said, hey, Tunji. Okay, at the cab. So I think it was around Chinatown area. It was a nice Chinese restaurant. So after about an hour and a half or 2 hours, she came. At that time, I remember it was $42 she has to use a credit card to pay. So she paid the $42 and she said, Tunji, not all the money na the tino. But this $42, so if you like you pay me $1 every month, you go pay me money. That they will teach you lesson, say you know for pack before fire. So I remember I started giving her like sometimes $5, $2, because you know, I was a teenager, I wasn't working, I wasn't making that much money. But she didn't mind. She just wanted to teach me a lesson. And then I remember about maybe 6 to 8 months after that incident, I called her. I said, Auntie Faye, guess what? Let me papa me plabo. He said, I move. And he said, okay, I'll go arrange for you. I'll open a place for you. But make sure say pay even too. It's not like that for idea to be there. So you pay me $1. So that's what, you know, Auntie Faye, you know, she'd always go out of her way to help you out. You know, I really love her for that. I say thanks to the Almighty for the life she lived. She was a good person, and may her soul rest in perfect peace.
Awesome tribute to Tunji. Who's next? Anyone? Any take? Oh, there we go. And your name is?
Victoria. What? Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Victoria. I'm Auntie Faye's niece, her oldest daughter. I remember when I first came to this country and my dad brought me. He took me to see Auntie Faye, but he wanted me to meet my grandmother. And when we got there, Auntie Faye and my dad started arguing. And then Auntie Faye said, well, God had cursed you because you have a daughter that looks just like me. And that was one of the incidents I remember when Auntie Faye. Every time, I live in Atlanta, so every time she calls me, I have to make sure I'm not doing anything because she will talk, we'll talk about everything. But one of the most important things, Auntie Faye, her birthday is September 7th. My birthday is September 11th. So every year without fail, I will call her on her birthday. And on the 11th, she will call me. So we always have that 1 hour to talk. Because when I call her, we have to talk about everything on her birthday. And when she calls me, we have to talk about everything. I'm gonna miss her a lot because I miss talking to her. And I know I will not have anybody to call me every year on my birthday like she does. These aunties don't call me on my birthday, so I just want to. But thank you guys, and I appreciate everything you have done for my family. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Victoria. Now you know. Make sure you call everyone on their birthday, okay? No excuses. Facebook helps out. All right. Who's next? All right, come on down.
Good afternoon. My name is also Victoria, and I know Auntie Faye as my OG auntie. I've known her my entire life. She's been part of our family, and she has pretty much been an icon to me. I perceive her as a legend. My mother always told me stories about how when they were much younger, here in Los Angeles, dancing the night away, all of her fashion, and I just always looked up to her, and I thought she was the most gorgeous woman, and she still is. And so I'm just so honored to be here today to honor her memory and her legacy. She was such a kind woman. She in fact came to my home maybe 4 or 5 months ago and just spent time with my children and my family. She always called me and encouraged me. Like she was a real OG auntie, not the fake ones that say hi and talk about you behind your back. Like she really was down for you. She would call me like, Victoria, you need to get this together. You need to do this. She's the one that even told me, Victoria, I'm so happy for you. You're gonna have twins. I wish God would bless you with twins. And I have twins. She would call me and talk to me for like 2-3 hours, like, Victoria, what are you studying? What are you doing? I'm so proud of you. Of course, she would, talk about Agnes, how proud of Agnes she was, and, all of the things we're going to celebrate. And I'm just so honored to have met such an amazing woman of God, mother, leader, absolutely stunning and gorgeous, iconic. Like, we've really lost a pillar in our community. And, again, I could not let this opportunity pass without just sharing with her family how amazing she was. She touched my life in so many ways. She touched my family's life. And like I said, one more time, she was a real one. Thank you.
So, I also have a Victoria in my life, and she is an introvert. These two Victoria are extroverts. So again, I just want to say thank you, ladies. And to the OG aunties, keep it up. So a round of applause for the OG aunties. All right, who's next? All right. What is your name, sir? Timmy, I love it.
I'm Timmy, Auntie's nephew. All right. So there's no bond like a mother-daughter bond. There's no bond like a brother-sister bond. Likewise, a sister-sister bond. But even greater than that is the auntie-nephew bond. Hey, me auntie, I love you with all my heart. You were like my second Ma Dukes. You helped me to become the Fresh Prince of Orange County in California. I wouldn't have made it this far in life if it wasn't for you taking me in 2 decades ago. In the Bible it says in Psalms 46, God is our refuge and strength, and very present help in trouble. My Auntie Faye's home was that place of refuge for me. In my hardest times of my life, she was there for me, Uncle Lloyd and Aggie as well. And as I got to learn so much, not only about how to be a young man in the tribe, but also hear about her experience and journey coming to America. My auntie taught me the bond of mother-daughter, and Agnes, I see that in you. But my Auntie Faye showed me what it's like to love your mother unconditionally, and coming to America style, taking care of your grandmama Mary. Auntie Faye, Gladys, George Morgan, I love you to the moon and back. I am so thankful for my time on earth with you. Tell Grandma and Grandpa and Mill I love them, and save a place for me in heaven for me, with me found it. Love, your favorite nephew, Timmy.
Awesome. I love that, man. This, again, awesome. So, what do we learn from these things, guys? Again, the prayer of a mother goes a very, very long way. Prayer from an auntie goes a long way. I'm pretty sure every black man in this room can attest to that. Because, again, when you think about the challenges you've overcome, is because someone literally is praying for you. So again, I think that's what Miss Faye represented. A prayer warrior. Who's next? Don't be shy now. I want to start choosing people. Anyone else? If you guys don't stand, I'm going to have to get the preachers to start preaching. All right. Come on down. What's your name, miss?
Dolly Johnson, for Deju. You will please pardon me because I have a little bit longer time and stories to tell about Faye. Faye is more than a sister to me. I've known Faye since I was 11 years old. Actually, her whole entire family, brothers and sisters. When my mother passed away at 10 years old, I was sent to my grandmother who lived next door to the Mama Mary's house. Their children and all of us were neighbors. Uncle Victor was the one teaching me how to dance the twist. I remember him, and I was this little and he was this tall, and I looked up to him to teach me the twist. But anyway, Faye had been my friend, and then we happened to go to the St. Anne's Memorial School. If any Awogans are here, please give her a round of applause for our anniversary. Yes, please. She loved Annie Wash, and we did too. When we were in Annie Wash, there were 5 of us girls, friends, they were very tight. Gloria McFoy Kennedy, Fatou Janet, Lucia Taylor, myself, and we see this catalog from Hampton College in those days. And we were looking at this catalog constantly, and we always wished and want to look like those girls at Hampton University. So we kept this group to ourselves. We gave ourselves the name Hampton Girls. We didn't let our secret out because our goal was to come to America in the early 70s. Everywhere we go, we give ourselves high five, Hampton Girls, Hampton Girls. So eventually, we left for America. I came first in 1917, then later on Faye came. But then we lost touch because those days it was very hard, you don't know where anyone was. So eventually she was in Washington and I was in Massachusetts, in Boston. When her other close friend, Gloria, one of the ladies who came to America, I met her and she said, oh, she's in Washington. For years, going down the line, then we got to meet each other. And it was like a glorious day. Since then, there was not a day, a moment, Faye and I don't talk. And we would spend time on the phone. She had this funny squeaky laughter, a long squeaky laughter. My voice is gone, I can't do it. But anyway, when she laughed, she said, oh, you can't be, I'm not kidding, this squeaky funny voice. And then she would say, she and I would fight on the phone. And I said, give me time, I talk. I said, wait till I talk. Let me go first. We would talk and talk. And anyway, coming closer to when closer to the time she passed, a week before, she said, what are you cooking? Like somebody said, when she's cooking, when you're cooking, just make sure you don't burn the pot. And if you start cooking, and I say, okay, Faye, turn the phone off, I'm going to blend the pepper and onions. I'll blend, get back on the conversation we left off, and continue talking till I'm done. He said, what did you cook? 2 weeks before. He said, what did you cook today? I said, great. He said, now my favorite soup that I said, oh, I wish I'd be able to stand up for you. But then we talked. Anyway, she went to the hospital. We talked when she was going. And then while there, we were the day before she passed away anyway. We talked. And you know what Faye said that resonates in my mind up to now was, when God said, you tender rich. But I didn't take it seriously. I just brushed that conversation off and went on. Then, after talking, I started feeling, complaining, she complained and talked and everything. Then I said, make sure they don't send you home that fast. Make sure you're aware. I said, you pay for it, you deserve it, you're a federal worker, you have good insurance, stay there. If they say they want to send you home, say no. Until you're better, then go. She said, yes, that's no. I said, okay. Then, the next morning was for Ali to call. And the shock was like a blow in my chest. I couldn't scream. I said, who, what, where? I was in denial, Then I said, oh my God, Alfie, what am I going to do with Alfie talking to me? Puts me to sleep, wakes me up in the morning as usual. We talk the whole day long, talk about practically everybody in this room that knows Faye. I know you all, even though I don't know you by name, okay, or see you by face, so I think I know you. And everybody, I know the family. Anyway, when Agnes called me and I said, what? And, you know, that was a big shock. To make long story short, Faye loved Ada was the love of her life. Ada was the receptionist at the house, you know that. As soon as the phone goes, Ada picks up the phone. Like, hi, actually, Mama Onika. Hi, Mama Onika. Then she will complain, tell me everything that has happened to him, and what Mama did to him, and what Mommy did, and what Grandpa did, everything. And to us share, okay, we'll talk, I will set something for you. Say, okay, thank you. Mama, here's the phone. And then that's up. No, but there's not a day that phone rings. As long as Ada is there, he will answer the phone first. He will grab it from Grandma's hand. Okay? That's Ada. She loved those two. Aggie took care of her mom. She took her to any place she wanted to go. She took her to resorts. You know, she just gave her the niceties in life. When Aggie bought her car, I was the first person she told. She said, look at what they do. You just go at the shop, they get this car. They said, buy this specific. I said, good for you, good for you. You know, but she's always praying for you. And we prayed. And Faye was the first person that sent me a book of sounds. I mean, I pray, we pray. But there's this special book she sent me. It's called the Book of Sounds. And it gives you all the interpretations of the sound. And then it gives you the meaning for each day of the week. You know, and that book I still have it rusted, it's all over the place there. I think every time I look at it, I think of him. Faye was a loving person. And you know one thing I thank God for, she did not suffer. She did not. We are all in shock indeed, and we will surely miss him. But I thank God she did not suffer. She made a quick exit and she's in the hands of God. I thank God for her life. I thank God for my friendship because I missed her. My life was empty. I walked in the house calling Faye. And first name in my phone is Faye. And you know, we all miss her. I know everybody here misses Faye. May God rest her soul and give her perfect rest. Mama May did a good job with all of you. And may her soul rest in perfect peace. Faye learned to cook for Mama May because that's where we used to go for lunch at PC Sweets, and Wash was just around the corner or where she stayed. Lunchtime she said, let's go. And Fatima was there. We go, Mama May has cooked, or Miss Diwa has cooked, or Miss Ola has cooked. We go, let eat lunch, quick and wipe her mouth so nobody knows we've gone home and went back to school immediately. Faye was that type of person, always giving, always loving. I thank God for Faye. I will miss her. I will miss her. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Anyone? Anybody? There got to be somebody else in the room. All right. Well, if you guys don't want to say any tribute, I think I got a pastor I want to hand it over to. I got one over here. I'm joking. But anyway, all the ladies, the two Victorias, awesome. And give me your name one more time. Onike. All right, awesome. So you said Annie Walsh, right? All right. Some really notable women came from Annie Walsh. If you don't believe me, look it up. Some really notable. I mean, you got some first ladies in there. You got the foreign policy advisor in there. I don't know if anybody wants to challenge that record, but yeah. Oh, Mrs. Johnson. You want to make a tribute? Yes. There you go.
It wouldn't be fair for me not to say anything about Faye. I joined the Golden Girls about 13 years ago. It seems as if I've known Faye all my life. A lot of people know what I was going through at that time. My husband left me, and everybody, a lot of people knows that I wasn't feeling well. Faye, Isata, Christy, other people know themselves, I won't call names. They were by my side. We used to have Bible studies at Christy's house. One day, the very first time that I met Faye, we were supposed to go to a revival. And I volunteered to take Faye to this revival. Isata was looking at me, Christy was looking at me. I didn't realize what they were trying to tell me. I will never forget that day. I left work early, went to Faye's house at 2 o'clock. That was the time she started cooking. She wanted to cook for the pastor. We got there at 9:30. The revival was over, but there were people there. So we gave Pastor Bishop Howard, a lot of people knows him. We gave him the thing. And then I didn't say a word. I was very patiently because Christy and I are the patient one between two of us. Isota is not, they fight all the time. Faye is a free lawyer. Isota is her assistant. So you can just imagine. Well, with me now, I am the youngest and the quiet. Well, Christy and I, we joke together a lot. But what I have to say about Faye, she's a very kind woman, devoted mother, devoted Christian. She used to drag me, her and I sister used to drag me to all this revival. I spent so much money on this revival. So at Faye, I understood what she was trying to do, help me out because I was not too well at that time. But to God be the glory, I am still struggling, but there is a God in heaven. I believe so much in the Father in heaven. Faye? She said, Adama, I said, yes. I said, where? Hey, I'm going to get married. You don't know Mama Mary? I said, okay, now I remember. My mother-in-law used to drag me to go to Gettysburg or Germantown at least once a month to visit Mama Mary. She said, I was at your wedding. I said, okay. Every medication in the book she heard about, she called me, Adama, you don't take this medicine? I say, yes, Faye, I don't take her. And then all the roots and everything you can think about, she will mail it to my house. I'll dump it in the trash and say, Adama, you don't take her because I'm not going to argue with Faye because she'll be mad at me. So to cut the conversation short, I said, okay, Faye, I don't take her. But you know what? The only thing that she told me to take was Super Beats. Fortunately, my neurologist already told me to get it. So that was the only thing. I said, Faye, oh, don't worry. I will get some GMC for you. Go, can I use? I said, Faye, you don't want me for the next day it was there. I refused to take, I call her bush medicine. Medicine woman, I refused to take her. The way for the nose was when. I said, Faye, I took the medicine, but why are you still getting sick? I said, well, I'm not God. I am going to miss this woman. I normally don't like to talk in public. I'm always so shy, but I have to say something about my darling, gorgeous sister. And guess what happened? I wanted to go visit her at the hospital. I work in Palm Springs, but I have to come through Loma Linda Hospital. She texted me when she was in the hospital. I didn't get the text until the next day. I called early in the morning. She kept me on the phone till I got to work. And on my way to coming back, I called. I said, Faye, I'm coming. She said, okay, I'm going to come. But by the time I wanted to tell her I'm exiting, no. Don't come. I'm fine. I'm tired. I said, you sure? But she kept me on the phone until I got home. So the Saturday, I wanted to stop by, she refused. Sunday after church, I wanted to stop by, she refused. Monday, I called her. She said, they just tapped me. I am tired. But she was on the phone with me until I got home. Tuesday morning, I called her. Now I remember. I called her that morning. She said, Adama, don't worry. I'm okay. The Tuesday morning, around 8 or 9 o'clock, she said, oh, I will after you, leave me alone. She said, don't come. So what I decided to do, I was going to call Christy. But Christy and I to just show up at the hospital instead of calling her. I was doing laundry. Since she said I was up that Tuesday. Since she said I shouldn't come, so I decided to do laundry. I was in the laundry room. The lights keep blinking. I was like, what's going on? I was talking to a friend. I said, I think somebody close to me is saying goodbye, but I really did not know it was Faye. I left my phone in the room. My phone was blasting from everybody, but I returned it admire. She called me and she said, oh, did you hear? I said, no, I just spoke to the woman a couple of 2-3 hours ago. She wouldn't be there, no. So I called Christy right away, and Christy was just bawling, crying. She refused for us to say goodbye to her at the hospital. I am going to miss that woman. She is my native doctor, as I said. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aisata. I didn't want to come here and talk about Faye. I met Faye through a mutual friend. That was the time when she lost her mom. We went to a revival, and that's where I met Faye. I have never seen her, I've never heard about her. And then she came to my car, and I said, oh, how are you? I said, you are so pretty. I don't like that. Don't tell me I'm pretty. I said, but you are. I go vex. Don't tell me that. When you tell me say I'm fine, I dey vex for you. I said, okay. That was the first time. So I shut up. So she went to her mom's funeral and came back, and that's when we started talking. She told you we are going to every revival. Every pastor that comes here, Faye will call us. We are going. So Christy refused to follow us. Christy said, I will leave you three to go, but I'm not coming with you guys. Because when you hear about this pastor, you go and spend money there. You go and spend money there. Why can't you pray for yourself? Faye said, this pastor, he good. He good. He good. Yes, he can pray. Okay. Sometimes I was going to college. I will come from school. At night, we go to revival. My classes start at 7 o'clock in the morning. I will sleep like for 1 hour. We are back the next day. I have exam, finals and everything. But she was so encouraging to me. She said, Asata, you will make it. You will make it. And she was that pillar under me to be able to, oh God. Yeah. When I lost my son, Faye was there for me. She called me and then she said, set up this app. I said, what app? She said, what app? I said, what is that? I don't know what is what app. So she called Aggie. Aggie, come. Go and set it up for Isata because she doesn't know what is that. I said, I've never heard about that. I don't know what is what app. So Aggie came and set it up for me. She said, Auntie, here's your angle. I said, what is the angle? So Aggie set it up and gave me everything. That's when people started sending money when I lost my own child. But she was there for me. She will call me every day. I will come from work. As soon as I get into the car, my phone is ringing. I said, I will say you there. I said, I just come on work, Nanette, I go to house. Before I will say, okay, continue to talk. She will keep me on the phone until I get home. We are still talking. I stand there, taking off my clothes, my uniform, everything. Then what I did, I have a shower bench. I will just sit on that bench, and then I have a cup. Then I start taking shower. Not shower, but the phone is there because I don't want to put her off. I will do everything, and then I said, hey, and then she will continue to talk. One time I slept, and then I woke up. Faye, you there? Yes. I said, okay, may we talk? Then we did talk. Until I said, Faye, may I go later? I go for grab talk. Yeah, babe. Okay, we will talk tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, she's going to call you. And then you will be on that phone more than 2-3 hours. And then, what? They used to bully me. She's a big bully. You know what she would tell me? Look at how short you are. You are the shortest, because 4 of us, we celebrated our birthdays together. We take each other, I'm January, and this one, and then May, September, and then you December. She likes this famous English pub in Santa Monica. Her bangers. Ooh. We will drive here every time, because if they take me, I will choose the restaurant of my choice. They pay for it. And that's how we are. We did not call people, we just celebrated ourselves. But that bangers, she will not go, we won't go to Santa Monica Beach without Faye having her bangers every month. So we were actually planning that. September came, she was not celebrated. So she talked about this Jamaican restaurant.
Fortunately, she sent this new Jamaican restaurant to me. And I said, you know what, we went to church and I told Admire, I said, you know what, let's check this Jamaican restaurant out. It's in Pomona. Boy, you went there, the food was good. So I called, I said, you know, I called Christy, I said, you know what we're going to do to her? Since COVID, we are not able to go out. Every month, all 4 of us, we go out. Every month somebody chooses where we go. And whoever chooses will have to pay. It was good. Oh, no, we had a good time. They were really doing it because of me. They wanted to cheer me up because I was going through so much medically and with my marriage. By the way, my husband is back. My husband is back. Your cousin is back. So he came back, you know, to everybody in this hall. I know everybody prayed for me. I know that. Even though you didn't tell me, I know everybody prayed for me. I'm still battling, but I believe God. So Admire and the son, we went to this restaurant. It's like 5 minutes from my church. I called Christy, I said, you know what, we're going to teach Faye a lesson. July, I heard she went to a birthday party. And another time I heard she went somewhere, she's been giving us too much Arizona, she's giving too much excuses. I said, this time what we're going to do is we're going to gang up on her and take her out on her birthday. On her birthday, she gave us another excuse. We were not able to. So I told Christy, I said, you know what we're going to do to her? As soon as she comes out of the hospital, we are going to bonically take her, whether she likes it or not. And this is what happened. We were not able to.
When we talked to her, she was just telling me, I said, and this word you have to, anybody get for that, you get for that, something. May I get shake? Nice. You know, say me anytime when they write, you say now somebody get for that. Now so you tell me. They say me I dey shake. Somebody get for that. I had an accident. You see, this stomach is broken. I was coming from work. Those golf carts where I was sitting. That was the only part that came off. And it threw me off. I fell, rolled under. The video showed, the doctor said, how did you survive? This face started, it was like this, swollen here, bleeding, everywhere, contusion, everywhere. They took me up, cold one, to the hospital. And then this doctor did not really make a good job, so I called Faye and she took that case for me. Oh my God. Now at the phone number, when you go call this, we get to take lawyer. I said, Faye, no, you know the elephant show. You know the elephant show. I said, Faye, yeah, baby. Right now, I'm not able because I was so much in pain. I could not even talk. I will call you tomorrow. We got for cities. Stand doctor there. Now for sure. Faye can take your own case more than you. Because she will fight for you. And then she said, you know what? I stand for women. When I see a woman is being abused, I hate them man that day. Even the daddy said, they all are the same. They say, I don't want no man that take advantage for long. If I've been married to God, I will take that case to now. But we can argue. You can never win Faye. Exactly. Because
I'm sorry to interrupt. Well, at the beginning of this year, Christy and I spoke to Isaac. You know the reason why you two are not getting along? She's a free lawyer and you the assistant, you two argue a lot. I said, well, like Christiana, anything Faye said to me, I agree. Even it's green, I'll say Faye is green. I don't want no argument because I'm quiet. You know, so I cannot listen to her. Whatever she says to me, I said, okay, Faye, don't worry. I'll do whatever you say. But Isaac, oh my goodness. They will wear boxing gloves. But at the beginning of this year, we spoke to her. We said, don't argue with Faye anymore. Anything Faye says to you, just agree. Because you're not going to win. She said, you know what, Adama? You know, Christy, I think you guys are right. Whatever Faye said from now going forward, I just agree with her. And she started being a good, getting to agreement with her for everything Faye said. I said, see, you two are getting along now.
Well, I just want to say the last thing that I said to my friend. Monday, she called me and she was complaining. She said, you know what, they can't take me chair in my room. They not tell me. Now because I know the guy visitor, and they give them trouble. I said, but Faye, well, you know they sit down on the chair. Lord, it no matter, now the principle of it. They don't ask me. So Tuesday morning I was at work. 6:30 I finished my work. And the Holy Spirit just said, call Faye. 6:30 in the morning, I'll never forget. And I called her and I said, wake up, we nurses, we don't let patients sleep. You are in a hospital. Nurse, I said, are you awake? She said, hey, I don't wake around until. She said, now I'm going to get you, so I wait for me breakfast. That's the last thing she said to me. And then somebody came in and then she said, wait, I will call you back. And then I had to go to work. Next thing I know, in the evening, somebody called me. And I said, no. I just lost it. Yeah. She is something else. Yeah. I know. I wake up anytime, same she does to me. We just go on and on conversation. When she has something that bothers her, she calls. Wait, I want to tell you this. You got to listen. Okay, I will listen. And we will talk, and then I will bring her to her senses and say, wait. When something bothers her, she wants to take action right away. And I said, wait, can't you wait for God's time? I always bring her back to the scriptures. To what they say, wait on the Lord. You know. So I said, okay, I agree. When I went to harvest, she came with me. She said, now you bring me Canada. I said, yes, because they get Bible teaching and they teach. I said, you stop from being going around, they go around there, where they teach you nonsense. Because when I came to the Lord, I grew up in an evangelical Bible teaching, verse by verse, on the pastor. So when people say something to me, I said, give me chapter and verse. You know, because I hate to be misled. You know, this is our life that we're talking about. It's not just because we want to be somebody. Because the scriptures say, it said those who teach, they have accountability to God. So don't come and tell me something that is going to take me all over the place. So we always, you know. She loved the Lord. I'm going to miss my friend.
I think she was proud of you. Yeah. So thank you guys for giving us the opportunity.
Awesome, ladies, moms, thank you so much. So, you know, our community, I think Southern California or the Sierra Leone community, we've suffered these last few months. there's been a lot of departed souls. So there's something I want to share, I think, with the community at large, is there are two groups that are important to one. First thing is the first group that comes day one when tragedy or something bad happens. Immediately, that group is on the ground, no matter where you are. Whether you're in Sierra Leone, whether you're in the East Coast, in the Midwest, they come day one. And that group is the last group to leave. The second group is the last to come, but the first to leave. And in either one of those groups, you must be strong in those groups. So let me identify those groups. The first group is family. Always be strong with your family. Again, if we look back and listen to what Aggie said, is making sure that we forgive each other, or forgive my mom for whatever she may have done or not done. Is that forgiving? So making sure we're strong amongst ourselves as family. Community. Think about community. This is where our value shows now, this moment. And again, I oftentimes in personal conversation, I always remind the individual or group of people that if anybody that can end an argument as to why we shouldn't be part of our community, it's me. Because technically you can say I grew up here. But again, this community is the community I feel the most comfortable at. So again, I want to share and say I love every one of you. For those that I think I know personally, I interact with each and every one of you simply just to make sure that, again, there is a bond amongst myself and you. So again, at this time, we're waiting. Aggie's coming. So I'm going to hand it over to the DJ. And then okay, yes. Come on down, Miss Tini, please. And I think I saw a hand back there. Is that Prince? Okay, come on down. Okay. And then guys, women want to make sure, because we have a time limit now at this, so time is not our friend. So please, if you can queue up, that'd be greatly appreciated. And then try to bring it down to about 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Good evening. My name is Tini Zakjalo Timbo in brackets. I want to say something a little bit about this woman. You know, if I don't say something, I will be so guilty. I don't feel good. So it's better for me to say just 2-3 words. You know, she's my friend. She's a very great woman. She always go to church every Sunday. I have an African store in Repass. She always called me, Timmy, I'm coming. Do you have cow's cake? Do you have fish? I say yes. She's coming to my store. Christine, you know, she's a very nice woman. And I want to say one more thing about her. This is very special for her. You know, I married my husband and we went to Vegas to go get like just 2 couple weddings, just quiet, you know. I told her, I say, Auntie Gladys, Faye, I'm going to Vegas with my sweetheart. We're gonna go get married. Hey, Timmy, are you going there by yourself? Only you and your husband? I said, yes. I have big family. You guys know the Timbo family in California here. I never tell all of them. And she said, okay, I'm going to go with you. I said, really? She said, yes, she will go with you. I said, okay, let's go. She went to Ontario to go rent a car, and we drive to Vegas. She drive us, and we sit in the car, in the back of the car. To Vegas, we went, we married, and we went to the hotel. She have his room, I have my room with my husband, and she come at night and sit with us in our room and start talking. She will talk. The time is going like 12 o'clock. And I asked her, I said, go now, go to your room. to go. So, okay, let me go. You guys want to enjoy your honeymoon and stuff like that. I said, okay. So she went to her room. We spent like 2 days in Vegas. We come back. We have a good time, you know. And one other thing I want to say, Ada, the baby, she's my baby. You know, the blessing comes from me, Tini. You know, I'm the one that introduced Ada's father to Agnes. So I want everybody to know. You know, you know, he's going to be my baby for the rest of my life. And I'm going to miss her very much. She's a very great woman. She loves people, you know, she likes to talk to people very nice, you know. I'm going to miss her. She will call me, Tilly, you know how to make pap? I can fix pap, you know. She come and pick it up and go, you know. She will say, Tilly, go, ask her to cook some soup, go get some. You know, stuff like that. She's always there for me, you know. So, she's a great woman. May her soul rest in perfect peace. We love you so much, and I'm going to miss you so much. And I'll see you when my time comes. Goodbye.
Thank you, Miss Tini. Pastor Fatima, please.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Fatima Gerard. Some of you know me as Fatima, others know me as Gerard. I met Auntie Faye, as everybody talks about her loving revivals. We connected, but we never hit it up right away until Auntie Selena and Auntie Christiana. She got to know I know them. She didn't know I knew Auntie Mesa. Auntie Faye is an epitome of beauty inside and outside. She's very, very caring. The only problem you have with Auntie Faye, she's very, very frank. She doesn't chew her words. Like my sister Victoria said, you don't talk about being fake next to Auntie Faye. When she says A, she means A. When she's there for you, she will fight your battles. She will carry your battle like it's hers. That's Auntie Faye. Auntie Faye never knew. I don't know, because she didn't meet me in the Sierra Leonean community the first time she met me. She never thought I was an African. For years went by until we lost, I believe, Miata, correct me if I'm wrong, Auntie Chris. She loves couscous. In every Sierra Leonean event we go, if I make couscous, she'll be there. And she'll try some. Sometimes she'll ask me to put some for her to take home. When Miata passed, she's telling Auntie Chris and Auntie Selena and the ladies around her, this American pikin, he like African clothes, so he like African business, so he politeness, so he go being helpful. Auntie Chris said, what is American pikin? And she goes, this pikin, this Fatima. Auntie Chris said, wait for me with Auntie Selena. And they called me. Say, Gerard, can I do so, just for me to respond in Creole. And she goes, Madam Mercy, so you not salon picking all this day? I don't know, you know, that was so funny. Time went by after that event. Next question came in Auntie Mesa's house. She's like, I went there with my sister and my cousins. Auntie Faye was like, so Fatima, who swap are your parents then at Creole? You get one parent with that Creole? I'm like, why you say so? I said, because you Creole too sharp. I said, what do you expect, Auntie Faye? I was raised in Freetown, went to St. Joseph's, went to school with Creole kids, so I must. Me Creole get for be sharp, you know. And just before she passed, Sometimes she would call me, when we meet at events or she's going somewhere. She's a giver. She's very generous. She would always bring me something, a gift, you name it, whether it's food. And if I come up to this side, whether, we meet at Auntie Mesa, she'd always say, you're not going back tonight. So I always spend the night at Auntie Mesa's whenever they have events or parties. And she can dance. Auntie Faye can enjoy herself. Family and friends, I can say one thing to you. We may think Auntie Faye left this world at 71, but everything she did with her job, professionally, family, and social life, she achieved what people would achieve at the age of 100 or plus. Auntie Faye enjoyed her life. She left a legacy. Another thing I like about her, she does not like backbiting. Anytime you call Auntie Faye, whether you have a problem or somebody has a problem with you, Auntie Faye will tell you, well, now for do so, not to so, now this you for do, take them easy, But if she wants to take up the battle for you, there's nothing you can do. You're not going to fight Auntie Faye. She will fight that battle, whether you like it or not, just like Auntie Isatan said. She will have the last say. If she wants you to take up that battle, she will force you, because she will go after you until you do as she pleases. It breaks my heart that we were at a funeral, myself, Auntie Syrian, and her sister, and they were at my cousin's. She's been bugging me for couscous. I saw her in August at her cousin's birthday, Auntie Imelda. She's like, Fatima, when you couscous? I say, Auntie Faye, I haven't been to the Inland Empire in a while. I have been roaming the world. I'm not sure you they come except for enjoy. You don't know when death may come. So I'm doing pretty much that on vacation. So I told her when I come back from Dallas, because I came from Maryland and I flew to Dallas for Elizabeth's funeral. Hopefully that when I come back, I'll cook the couscous, because she told me, whether they come see them Roland, Alice, or Mama Roland or not, cook me couscous, go left and to Selena or Bisodu. So I said, who don't Bisodu? He said, Selena, I did go pick up. And that breaks my heart so bad. Friends and family, whatever we can do for people, let's do it today. Do it right now. And that was a sermon we got from Elizabeth's funeral in Dallas. Never wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. It's not guaranteed. We see people today. Tomorrow we think we're going to see them. Nobody is promised tomorrow. Nobody. All the backbiting, all the talk in the corners, confront people, say what you have to say, the fake life, let's stop it and spread love. It takes too much energy to fight. So let's spread love, because none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. Whatever we have to do, let's do it. You have a problem with somebody, let's face them and deal with it, move on. We can't be mad or it makes us old, please. As for Auntie Faye, 2 Corinthians 5:8 tells us to be absent in this body is to be present with the Lord. And I know heaven is rejoicing because they've gained a general in the kingdom. I'll miss Auntie Faye and she'll forever be in my heart.
Thank you. Okay, one quick announcement before we go on to vote of thanks. The food, we're waiting for the takeaway. Bowls that are coming, so again, if you're interested before we leave, of course you're welcome to take some food once the takeaway bowls are here, okay? So that will be announced probably after. Basically moving on with the program, we're almost out of here. I want to say thank you to every one of you. I'm looking for Agnes. Agnes is coming up here shortly. So Agnes, is she this outside? Okay, so she's probably going to be right back here shortly. Like I said, if I gave the mic to a pastor, as you guys can see, again, they were going to go long. This is the first time in history a pastor actually waved me down like, no, I don't want to talk today. I'm good. I think I've already spoken enough for the day. But again, many thanks to every single person here. It's awesome. It's awesome to see how wonderful a community makes the difference during the time of grief. Again, and whenever funerals or things like this happen, of course, it's the big reset button that connects us all together. So let's focus on the connection. Now, the only difference, though, from the pastor, the gist is so fine. It's okay. We can do it. Just rise above it, and you'll be fine. Aggie, are you ready? All right. Come on down, please.
Unakusha o. Wow. I know see me mama. A day na heaven where they watch down is so Gladys. Una all show up. Let God bless una all. On behalf of the family, let God bless una all. From everybody, Fambulo, Padio, everybody, thank you so much for you make this day as bitter as it be, it's still sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. This has been such a challenging time. It's been one challenge after the other, one thing after the other, leading up to today, including today. I'm so sorry that my father wasn't able to attend today because he's also having some health issues. And so unfortunately he wasn't able to enjoy the reception. But I will say that I'm very appreciative of everyone and your time. My family, my mom's family, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone in this room. I know it's sacrifice that we're all making to spend this time together, to be here, to celebrate my mom's life. You have been so generous to me. So many people in this room, I still have to call you and personally thank you. I will never forget each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for lifting me up. This has been so difficult. You can't imagine how painful it is. Well, you can. If when you love someone, saying goodbye is so painful. And I thank each and every one of you for just the support that you've offered to me and the family, you know. And on behalf of my family, I know that we extend our sincere gratitude to everyone. Thank you so much for making this bitter occasion a joyous one. We sent my mom home, and I know she's smiling. I know that she was so happy. Her spirit is so happy to see all of you, all of your lovely faces, all of the delicious food, the decorations, everything. I can't. The thank you, no, they don't. I'm not going ever forget to lie. Not to lie, I know say that parable, we know the for done. I want man do not. Resonates a lot with me today. You know, something now waiting with you, that thing you disagree, you know. So unfortunately, I wasn't really able to empathize with people when they lose, you know, a loved one, especially a mother, you know. Unfortunately, now I have that deeper sense of empathy. And I appreciate you all for allowing me to grieve, for letting me be, because this has been difficult. And it's not something that, I mean, after everybody goes home, I know that everybody keeps reminding me that you continue to lift me up in prayers, because the real grieving will start when this moment, right now, when everyone goes home and they're back to their day-to-day things. My mom was, I can't even explain to you, she is the closest person in my life that I had to say goodbye to today. My day-to-day has completely changed. Every step of the way I'm reminded of how much of an important impact she had on my life. So it's difficult, but despite that, I have her for all of these years, and I thank God for that. And I thank God we have so many beautiful memories together, and my son, and with all of you. I think, you know, the best gifts in life are free, and that's so true. This gift of community that she's provided for me. I will never forget you. And I thank God for her life. And I thank God for the support that this community is bringing for me and the family. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful evening, everybody. I pray that you guys go home safely. I know there's people that have traveled from across the country and things of that nature and so forth. Traveling mercies to all of you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, this I'm going to hand it over to the DJ. So DJ, do your thing and just give us a few, and there'll be some takeaways for you guys to take with you. Okay? Thank you so much. God bless.